What's up, YouTubes? I'm back with some more mediocre gameplay of Dwarf Fortress. Eventually, I'll be giving some of these disappointments names so we can all become attached to them as they die and we can feel like parents that were let down by their children. After we set up these dunces with their names, we can keep track of all their failures, and if you'd like to be named as one of these morons, please leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to add you to your crew. Now that that's out of the way, I'm setting up an atom smasher with a door so we can clean up this area when one of these little jerks takes it upon themselves to leave crap around the fortress. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to make a bridge with a switch so we can make one of these worthless dwarf children responsible of either getting rid of all the garbage in the fortress or killing off one of their family members. I'm leaning towards them killing their family members because God knows children in this game are worthless pains in the asses, kind of like when I was a child. Now that the dwarf crushing bridge is being worked on and out of the way, let's check on how many tools we have. It seems like we have more tools than dwarfs with brains, so let's set some of these flunkies to cut some trees down and or drop logs on other unsuspected dwarfs, killing them in the process. We need wood by any means necessary, even if that comes with a price of losing dwarfs to falling logs or causing collapses that kill dwarfs off. It's time to unlock the door and let these dopes have at it. This should be entertaining. Let's set up a huge zone for these imbeciles and see how many of them die while cutting wood. Just as I suspected, none of these drunk morons listen, so let's try this again and pray to Ryan Seacrest they actually move their asses, cut some wood before one of the agitated animals comes around and rips them to shreds. As always, we have a few dense children running around doing absolutely shit, but that's par for the course. Finally, one of our bald-headed freaks comes to the rescue with his axe to chop down a few trees, nearly killing a child. Hopefully next time he tries a little bit harder. After a while, a dwarf with a beard like ZZ Top joins in, while one of the dwarfs inconspicuously fondles the animals in the corner while watching the others do work. Remind me to give that dwarf a job as far away from the animals as possible next time. Thank you. Sadly, there's more shit left on the wagon, so we'll have to make a stockpile a little bit bigger and hope someone brings all of the items inside this time. They probably won't, but here's to hoping, so I'll just shit in one hand and wish in the other and see which one fails first. Alas, more idiots have arrived. Migrants. So let's set them to the stay the fuck away zone so they won't be crushed and or captured when the shit hits the fan. Now that that's done, we have more worthless workers than we do have food and drinks. Let's set up a temporary tavern where all these drunk morons can talk about how hard doing absolutely shit is with the other like-minded buffoons. We'll need a bartender and a few slutty dwarfs to shake their asses in hopes that'll make these little aggressive dicks or dwarfs happy. PSA. I hate elves. Now that we have our dwarf brothel taken care of, it's time to dig down and get some resources so these ass clowns can protect themselves when the inevitable happens. And by inevitable, I mean when one of them loses their shit and goes on a killing rampage, and also for when we have some not-so-nice visitors. After digging down for a while, I took it upon myself to make them mine out some resources. And if all goes well, I'll have my army of dunces make a strip mine. Disclaimer, this isn't a mine where they'll have strippers, although that would probably be more lucrative. But it's a mine where we gather resources and gems, so the next time the trader comes, What?
Oh, Daddy.
We'll have some items to trade and maybe get some good stuff out of the deal. It seems like mining paid off because these brain deads have hit a cavern. I should probably stop these mouth breathers before they expose us all the danger that lies below. As quick as a fart and fan, I rushed down and stopped them from opening up more walls than needed, canceling their digging jobs, and assessing the damage. It's a pretty large cavern, kind of looks like my ex-girlfriend's... Sorry. But at least this can serve a purpose later down the road, unlike my expansive... Never mind. Oh, look, it's water. Now we'll tell these freaks to dig over to the water, so later we can set up a farm and we'll be able to pump water easily. Now that the farm is done with no deaths, we'll have these Einstein-level dwarfs close the rest of the place in. Put up some walls and floors, toss a pump inside. While these mental giants finish up, we'll start to queue up the things we need to make a pump. And since I can see into the future, we'll probably make a floor grate so none of these little afterthoughts pump water and flush themselves into the aquifer like a baby turd they are. I took it upon myself to make the room 3Z levels high so we can grow some trees. And since that's all done, it's time to flood this bitch, and that's what we shall do. Now that the room's flooded, we'll tell this mental giant to stop while we wait and see the mud collect. Hopefully the water will produce enough mud that we can actually farm down here and we'll get some trees so we really don't have to go outside for anything, but if we do have to go outside, we still will be able to. If you like this series, please leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and you can watch this live on Twitch from 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, noon, to 8 o'clock at night. Hope to see you there. Peace out. Thanks for the support. I love you.